thriving Greyhound kennels, the base of Gary Carmichael. The Carmichael family name has been well known north of the border for several decades. Their biggest success so far was Barney the Bull's win in the 2001 All England Cup.
My mother held a licence back then, and this went on for a few years, and then I decided to take over. I can't recall the actual date, but I decided to take over, and really nothing changed. It was the same staff.
Your father's very much involved with Ian, we've seen Ian.
Massively involved. In fact, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to do it, to be honest. You know, he's always in the background, and I think he likes it that way. So, but he's a massive input in the training side and everything that goes on, you know. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, we're just on the outskirts of Edinburgh. You're attached to Newcastle, you've moved there. That's quite a journey for you. 2.5
hours it takes me, you know, but like I said, I mean, I was a taxi driver for a long time. I drove black cabs in Edinburgh. I'd done that for 6 years, so driving doesn't bother me. Driving long distances or for a long time doesn't bother me. So 2.5 hours down to Newcastle, no problem.
You've had some great success at Newcastle, and particularly over the last couple of years in the Bags Track Championship, winning it in 2012 and runner-up in 2013, and you've been a big part of the team.
Yeah, for me that was a highlight so far at Ferry Bar. That was a great day. I had 2 dogs running that day, and they both won, Leishgar Champ and Bofield Bell. So that was a highlight, I'll remember.
And there was a great team spirit, I remember. I was there on the day. And
I think that was a secret. You know, everybody was cheering each other on, you know, and I get a lot of pressure, because probably more so than you would be on your own, because you're part of a team, you know, you want to do well for your team, and that was a great day.
Gary, the Newcastle Grade Strength, renowned as one of the hottest in the country, particularly the A1s on a Saturday night, but you often feature in them, and you've got one of the stars of RPGTV from a few months back in the kennel, Bofield Bell.
Yeah, she went down to Charlie Lister's for a few months, you know, and she's back in now, and fantastic bitch when she was here. She was sort of mid-28, 28, 45, 28, 50 bitch, you know, and she's one of the things, so fantastic animal, so glad to have her back.
And she had been very, very lightly raced of late, but just on the comeback, and a good trial recently.
Yeah, we galloped her last week, and she trialled on a sprint 17:26, which is pleasing. That's the sort of time she was doing before she left. So I think we'll give her a 480 next week and see how she goes. But hopefully we'll get her back on the strength ASAP.
And she's just one, of course, of a fantastic litter. Tell us about her comrades, all of whom are well known to viewers.
Well, again, I mean, they've all either won Opens or won A1s. I mean, you've got Braveheart Boy, who reached the Produce Stakes final at Nottingham. You've got Corporal Kev, who's won several Opens, and Rinton Tin, who's very fast away, but he's sort of A2, A1, you know, and of course he's won an Open at Sunderland. And then you've got Heavy Rumble, who's not won an Open, but in my opinion is the quickest in the litter, but unfortunately he's had wee niggling injuries here and there.
And Newcastle introduced puppy races, and Banfordal, very impressive on debut.
Yeah, won 8 length. Stewards Inquiry, which is what pups do, you know. They're a bit erratic in times, and there's no consistency, but hopefully the racing manager will be okay with that, you know. But it was quite embarrassing, 8 length.
But obviously a very, very pacey greyhound.
Yeah, she's certainly going places, along with other pups that we've got in the kennel now. Lovely Heather, 450 split, Banford Rizzoli. She's done some fancy trial times, 28.69 for the 480, which would put you in top A1. 39.16 for the 640, which would put you in an open class sort of standard. And that's where her future lies, you know, so I'll be excited to see her in a 6-bend race.
Are you still happy to do a bit of travelling, open racing, if you've got the right greyhound?
Yes, but I mean, it can be tiring, you know, when you do Newcastle twice a week. So you've got to try and fit it in around that. I mean, my main priority is Newcastle and the grade A strength there. But if I get an open class dog, a real good one, I would travel.
We saw Bandicoot Teddy having a gallop in the fields.
Of course.
Tell us about him.
Well, he was bought from the sales in Ireland, Thurl Sales. I mean, we've had a few Bandicoots in the past few months, you know, and they've done really well for us. So our owner, Colin Bell, decided to go for Bandicoot Teddy. And he's been okay. He's won a couple of races, you know, and he's going in the right direction. He's got a bit early pace. Doesn't quite get the trip, but I'm sure he'll get stronger as time goes on.
And obviously, Newcastle features on RPGTV on a Saturday evening, and noticed that you've picked up a Greyhound for the Armchair Syndicate.
Yes, Matt Whitaker, head of the Armchair guys, he gave me a call, asked me to take the wee bitch Armchair Widow, and she's been a revelation, to be honest. She's chose inquiry for her first race, which wasn't too good, but that's what puppies do to you. But she's been brilliant, and it's really exciting. Matt Whitaker's really enthusiastic and loves the game, and that's good.
And the fact that people can watch the Greyhounds on the television must be a bonus, because obviously you're quite a long way out of the way. You're not going to get owners from all over the country coming here every Sunday, are you?
Yeah, I mean, I believe he's got about in excess of 50 winners, you know, and I've met one, I think, you know. So, but because it's on Racing Post TV, they get to watch the dog.
So an awful lot to look forward to this year, Gary.
Yeah, exciting times, and like I say, if they all stay injury free, you know, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's Gary Carmichael, of course, talking about his journeys down to Newcastle. He's a really likeable fellow, is Gary. I really enjoy the times when I get to chat to him. He's talking about Bowfield Belle. They're returning to the kennel, which is a big plus for Gary, because he knows that she is class, and she no doubt will be top class when she returns to the track there. He pointed out a couple of puppies, of course, Bamford Isle and Rizzoli, and he's glad to have, of course, the exposure on Racing Post Greyhound TV. That's drawn in the Syndicate Greyhound, Armchair Widow, so more strength to Gary Carmichael there as he makes his way down to New